Tell me is you still up? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me can we still one-on-one?
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The New Orleans Pelicans have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Great to have you with us. Game 4 of round 1 in the West. We're happy to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And our... Here we go. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. So the Houston starting 5. We've got Smith. He's out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Manning in at the 2. Back to Carter, and stolen by Claxton. Here's King. Down low, Barnes throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Manning shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's stolen by Trent. And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Pass to Barnes. Here's King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to King. Trent for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to King. Claxton down low. Defended by Thompson. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Trent. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Flanders. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Claxton finds Dort. Here's King. And it's all from 3-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Sure, they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Claxton a screen on Trent. Dort, the pass to Claxton. And counted from 19 feet away.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Outside Carter. To the inside. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Here's King. Claxton a screen on Thompson. King pass to Claxton. Can't hit from in close.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And here is Thompson. Carter with it. Claxton picks him up. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Dort. Here's King. Back to Dort. Launches it. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Back to Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Pelicans have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Manning. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Thompson finds Trent. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Marks passes to Dort. Here's Marks. No points so far. It's Bridges on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, man. This has been a barn burner.
Smith with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And here's Thompson for 3. And King pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Marks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Thompson with a screen. Manning's shot is good. Manning's got his second bucket of the night. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Pass to Marks. And here's Bridges. Got a piece of it.
Using that wide wingspan, Smith manages to get a hand on the shot.
Here's Manning. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Marks passes to King. Dort a screen on Thompson. Dort outside. 3-pointer. Screen by Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Wendell Carter. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Carter. Sohan comes in for Smith. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Thompson. For Houston, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Puts it up from 17. The shot by Manning, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Flanders. Takes the three. Sinks the tray. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Eason's checked in for Hood Schifino. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Manning. The shot from 20 feet out. Count that one. Manning's got 10 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's King. 7 points in the game. Missed inside.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
All of his coaches will tell you, Jeremy, he is a competitor. He puts pressure on the defense.
An absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
And here's New Orleans now, trailing by 2. Pass to Flanders from behind the arc. He drops it from range. He has 6. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Manning. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Sohan. Pass to Manning. 6 on the shot clock. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's King. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Sohan. And right with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's King. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Manning passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein a screen. To the paint. There's the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Here's King, defended by Eason. 6 to shoot. And it's King missing. Rockets trail by 3. Manning passes to Eason. Knocks down the long J.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
We've got 1:23 left in the first. Manning passes to Trent. Now here's Eason. Inside, here's Manning. And King pulls it down. King's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wright. Soft touch off the glass.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Manning. Good D by Bassi. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's King. 11 points in the game. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Manning. 16 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. Manning's got 14 points for the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. The rule on the floor is confirmed.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Miles Bridges is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Barnes, and it's Flanders in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Man, good whistle there.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Rockets trail. Sohan with the ball.
New Orleans foul. Personal foul. First team foul.
Hardenstein passes to Eason. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Bridges, a screen on Simmons. Here's King. Simmons defending. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Simmons looking around. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot. And it's Simmons missing. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Flanders. He's off on that one. Sohan with some nice D. Here's Eason. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Hardenstein's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Bridges, a screen on Simmons. King, pass to Bridges.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Smith. Houston working the ball around. Simmons finds Easton. Now Hartenstein. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Houston substitution.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sohan, left side, 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's King. He's got 13. Pass to Flanders. Here's King for 3. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. To the middle. Here's Sohan. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
A talented finisher close range? Yeah, that's what Jeremy's looking for.
Here's Flanders. 6 points for him. Pass to King. Throws it up high. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Right about now, coming to the floor. Put your hands together for your bucket breaker.
He's checked in for the Rockets. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Smith. Pass to Thompson. And here's Trent. Just 2 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bridges, a screen on Thompson. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Eason finds Thompson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's King, defended by Thompson. Pass to King. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Flanders from deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. He gets it in there. 17 points in the game.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
King, pass to Flanders. Here's King, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Smith outside. Here's Manning. He's got 14. Lets it go from 14. The Rockets with another miss. New Orleans in the lead. Here's King. 17 points in the game. Screen by Bridges. Fires the 3. Sohan with a rebound. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Smith outside. Trent outside. Pass to Manning. 4-3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Flanders. Up top, Barnes. Barnes a screen. Bridges outside. They've got numbers. Here's Manning. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Smith. Clock at 6. From 17. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Rockets lead by 4. Trent outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's King. To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Counted from distance. Manning's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Sohan, right side. Hartenstein with a screen on Bridges. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Barnes, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Leading by 5. Thompson, boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to King. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Here's King, defended by Thompson. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pitch. You got to appreciate the way they're working the ball inside this quarter. They're trying to impose their will physically.
Claxton, he's checked in for New Orleans. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Here's King. Count that bucket. King's got 19 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Smith outside. Pass to Manning. Thompson outside. From the elbow. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Flanders. Give him 8 points now. And he drives in, and it's King missing. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Hartenstein. Thompson outside. Picked his pocket. Fast break, here we go. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Houston. New Orleans calls timeout.
In for your Pelicans dance team.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's King. 19 points in the game. Claxton a screen on Thompson. Down low. Stolen by Carter. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by New Orleans. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Barnes against Smith. The 3 from Thompson. The shot misses.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
To the wing, right side. Here's King. He's checked by Carter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Now, early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him. They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And Houston making a change here. Easton's checked in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Trent outside. Thompson with a screen. Trent, the pass to Manning. The Rockets again can't hit. Let's go with a three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. All right, they're thinking about this shot.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Houston Rockets.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, when you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. The Pelicans trail. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Jabari Smith out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Trent in at the 3 spot. Pass to King. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Barnes. Stolen by Carter. Smith against Dort. Here's Manning. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot. Manning's got 25 points.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Inside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Kings got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Thompson passes to Manning. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Thompson's shot is off.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
It's stolen by Trent. Going all the way to the rack. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Dort against Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter, and it's King missing. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Pass to Flanders. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Flanders has got 11.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Smith with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Trent, the pass to Thompson. Carter, a screen on Dort. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Trent's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Now Claxton. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Thompson finds Trent. Carter against Claxton. Carter can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. King, pass to Flanders. Out left to the wing. Here's King, defended by Thompson. King gets the bucket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Dort against Thompson. Carter, the pass to Trent. Back to Carter. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. Houston with another miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Claxton, a screen on Thompson. Here's King. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Back to Thompson. Driving to the basket. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. To snap the cold streak. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Outside. Pass to Manning. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going on.
Oh my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Outside Carter. Thompson outside. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Steps back. Trent for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
For three.
Thompson's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Pass to Claxton. Here's King, defended by Thompson. Stolen by Carter. Right with a screen on Thompson. King, the pass to Claxton. Here's Marks. Yet to see a basket. Here's King. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's Wright from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Carter. And here's Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
But guys get away with this all the time. On this occasion, he got caught.
Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. Here's King. Now here's Claxton. Pass to Wright. Here's King. 28 points for him. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Eason finds Trent. Picked by Carter. Trent, the pass to Eason. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And another miss by Houston. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's King, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Manning. Here's Eason. Hits the trifecta. Eason's got 8.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Rockets trail by 8. Here's King. Give him 30. Down low. Right. And he slams it in one-handed.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Trent right side. Houston working the ball around. Hook loose.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Manning. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
The Pelicans lead by 13. Here's King. Here's Marks. 3-pointer off the mark.
2 minutes remaining.
Simmons against Bridges. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Marks. 1:44 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Fires for three. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Bridges, a screen on Simmons. Here's King. Simmons defending. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Massey, he's checked in for Barnes. And a change for the Rockets. Hartenstein's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Miles Bridges. Shooting one.
That's good from Bridges. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got his first points of the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's King. 30 points in the game. Massey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Eason, pass to Simmons. Pulls it from the top of the key. Massey pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's King. Drives to the hoop. Comes up empty down low. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's New Orleans leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. They've got Miles Bridges, and it's Barnes in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Pelicans call timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Marks passes to King. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. King's got 11 points here in the second half. Now Thompson. Hartenstein finds Eason. Pass to Trent. Back to Eason. Now Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Eason can't get it to go. King, the pass to Wright. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now Hartenstein. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Thompson. Into the lane. On the money from 12 feet away.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Marks. Here's King, defended by Thompson.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Hartenstein. Outside Eason. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
The Pelicans lead by 18. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Marks, guarded by Trent. Marks passes to King. Drains the triple. King's got 39.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Trent outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Sohan. Now Trent. The three. The rebound by Marks.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Carter, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
Number 43.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. And there's the screen. Right outside. 5 on the clock. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Trent. He's guarded closely. Shot to stop the run. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Here's King. Pass to Bridges. Here's Wright. He's checked by Carter. Back to Bridges. Wright with a screen on Trent. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Flanders. Wright with a screen on Thompson. Wright outside from the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Eason up top. Dort defending. Eason pass to Thompson. Picked by Smith. Here's Manning. Puts up a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Here's King, defended by Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
4
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for New Orleans, King taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So for the Rockets, Sohan's checked in for Eason, and Ben Simmons subbed in for Thompson. So he gets them both. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Rockets. Sohan outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Manning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And King pulls it down. King's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. To the left side wing. He shoots.
Second personal
The Pelicans call timeout.
Timeout for the Warriors.
Give you a look now at our player of the game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Yeah, they were on thin ice in this series. He knew it, and he went out there and did something about it. He wasn't about to let them go into a 3-1 hold. Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Carter takes a 3, knocks down the triple.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Here's King. Right outside, wide open look. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Picked by Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Great find by Simmons. He's always looking to create the best shot possible for his team.
Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Right with a screen on Simmons. Right outside. Over Simmons. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Trent, the pass to Simmons. Simmons with a screen on Barnes. Here's Manning. And another basket for Houston.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Ooh, he took a hard foul.